Hey everybody, it's Aaron Norris with the Norris Group, and it is Friday, August 17th. And when it comes to manufactured homes, would you live in one? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Do not miss the radio show on the podcast this week. We have co-founder of Offers.com, offers minus the E at the end, Rich Schweier. He's going to talk to you a little bit about artificial intelligence and how they're using technology to help real estate investors and realtors find likely sellers in the next year up to a 70% accuracy rate. Imagine being able to market just to those people instead of doing huge farms. You are not going to want to miss this one on the radio show and podcast this week. Redfin says luxury home sales showed a slowdown of 5% with their growth. CoreLogic says foreclosures and mortgage delinquency rates are at their lowest in 12 years. Only 4.2% of mortgages were in some stage of delinquency. Builder confidence continues to remain strong at 67 for the month of August. HUD shows housing starts were firm last month, increasing 0.9% to 1.17 million units. And mortgage rates decreased slightly with 30-year rates now at 4.53% and 15-year rates at 4.01. Adam Data Solutions released their 2018 Neighborhood Housing Index ranking around 11,000 neighborhood housing markets, looking at 6 different factors: affordability, home price appreciation, school scores, crime rates, unemployment rates, and property taxes. Why? Because they want to figure out where to buy the best rentals. The 5 best neighborhoods they found based on return in these 6 factors include Westover in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Terminal Park in Sarasota, Florida, Southwest York in Pennsylvania, Griffin Park in St. Petersburg, Florida, and the Portland neighborhood of Louisville, Kentucky. One of the defining characteristics of today's housing market is that we just don't have enough inventory, and that stems all the way back to the last bubble, and we're just not building enough. Between 1985 and 2000, there were 3.9 permits issued for single-family homes per 1,000 residents. Since 2008, that mark stands at 1.9 permits per 1,000 residents, so we are down significantly in volume. Building activity came to a near standstill when the housing market collapsed, and now a decade later, years of underbuilding have left us with a gap of millions of homes missing from the American housing stock, says Zillow senior economist Aaron Terrazas. He has an amazing name. Some are actually equating California alone short 1.8 to 3.5 million units, depending on who you talk to. It would take about 5 years of building at the current pace of 1.3 million homes per year just to add the missing homes, according to their report. So one of the things we're talking about at Cashing In on a Boom coming up September 8th is this idea, and one of the things that we're covering is the accessory dwelling unit, which is one of the ways that the state hopes to address the housing shortage in a little bit of a creative way, but it's not all that it's cracked up to be, and we can't wait to share more with you on that. Home remodeling continues to increase in frequency as more baby boomers decide to age in place, and Gen Xers are even more likely to repair and stay instead of trade up. In fact, home remodeling has surged about 30% in the past 5 years, according to the latest report from BuildFacts. As the construction industry fails to keep up and the median age of home ownership increases, it has caused a surge in the remodeling market. Home Depot had a huge second quarter return that surprised everybody. They're very happy, I'm quite sure, and there's no end in sight for that happening. So obviously real estate investors are on the same track, and for Cashing In on a Boom, it's one of the reasons we're talking about creating inventory or creating deals instead of just being able to find them, because it's just getting harder. Manufactured housing is making a comeback. The hope is that more Americans will see the factory unit not only as a more affordable alternative to traditional stick-built homes, but also an appealing one without the old trailer park stigma. Yeah, good luck with that. Shipments of manufactured homes to dealers bottomed out in 2009 and have climbed in almost every year since, according to the Census Bureau data. This year, we're expected to cross that 100,000 unit mark for the first time in more than a decade. 6 years of steady price gains has put owning a traditional home out of the reach of several. Will manufactured homes pick up the pace to replace some of that? I don't know. I don't know if I would buy one, even though they look super cool. What do you think? If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. We've got several upcoming events. Cashing In on a Boom, of course, is September 8th. We're about 60 to 70% sold out, and we expect to sell out. We only have room for 150. This is an all-day event where we're bringing in partners to cover mobile home park investing, ADUs or accessory dwelling units, adding square footage, and manufactured housing. So we're retaping all new chapters. This is something that doesn't exist. And when you sign up, you get access to our entire portal for a year. And we're hoping by the end of this year to have over 80 to 90 hours in the portal. Everything from the Millionaire Maker to our huge investor library. There's over 25 different ways to buy and sell real estate and to find deals, and we want to make it one of the best resources in California. So hopefully you'll join us live for this so you can ask questions, network, and engage. That's coming up September 8th. September 13th is Stay Put or Cash Out at SJREI in San Jose. September 21st, we're going to be doing a market update with the Chino Valley Real Estate Professionals. Finally, September 28th, I Survive Real Estate. We are sold out. We are coming up with a live option so you can watch online at no charge. And after the event, we hope to be on Amazon Prime like last year's. For more information on all the events and our hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction in the state of Florida and California, check out thenorrisgroup.com. If you want to learn more about passive note investing with the Norris Group, check out tngtrustdeeds.com. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.